All right, Shalom. Just want to give all praises and glory and honor due unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And much love unto the Akim in the ministry. Shalom to the elect and the 144. Okay, and the confusion of face. All right, who believe in this truth. All right, so I'm going to just play this this video from Elder Apostle Raimla. He just streamed this a couple minutes ago, and or an hour ago, and it's going into the topic of we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Now, you know, it's funny because I was preparing to do a video on this topic earlier this morning because I had a dream involving a situation of people that I came across with that were in that saw me in the highways and saw the brothers in the highways, and people who I've met on my daily life. You know, I've dreamt of these people setting up curses and enchantments upon myself and upon the camp, or who try to anyway. And I was gonna do that video earlier, but then all of a sudden I ended up not getting to it. But then, you know, later, you know, in the afternoon, that's when Apostle Raimla went into this video. So I was like, oh damn, that's the spirit. And then he makes a point here, all right, which I'm about to play, right, and it relates to the actual dream that I had. Okay, but I'm just gonna say this before I play the clip. You know, we're living in serious times, all right, and these demons are gonna come harder and harder, and the people that you meet out there in the world, or who you come across of, whether you be on the highways or whether you be living your daily life, you're not gonna meet ordinary people anymore. Okay, you're gonna meet people who are gonna be involved in the dark arts, man. Okay, you're gonna meet a lot of demonic fucking people out here, and that's what the elder apostle is going into. Okay, because these people that you come across, don't take them lightly. Okay, you have to always be on your guard with the word, man, and you got to use Yahweh Shai, which is the sword, as a weapon to combat. You need him as your defense and your offense. Okay, so let me just play this.
We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So we're fighting demons in high places. We're not fighting just some regular people. The way them people come at you is just, if you really stop and look at it spiritually, you can see the demons popping and oozing and sizzling off of these people, man. Just like popcorn. When you hear popcorn, pop, pop, pss, pop, 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 pss. That's how them demons are dancing inside these people. You gotta think of some kernels of popcorn with some butter, and you got it on the stove, and it's starting to heat up, and the kernels starting to pop and flake and ooze, pop, pop, pop. That's how them demons are popping off in these people, man. They're sliding and dancing, you know, and using their vessels because they don't have a stronghold, they don't have a foundation, they don't have a stability, they don't have a root, they don't have a ground to keep them grounded. And that's why them demons use their vessels to fuck with us. And then sometimes you get up, you want to kick the person's ass, but it's not them, it's them demons. And then when the person walks away, they be like, damn it, why the fuck did I do that? That ain't right.
Yep.
But it's them demons that's using those vessels out there, you know? Just like that movie, was it Fallen? With Denzel Washington, where them demons would jump from one person to the other. No, that's you have to understand that, you know, to be able to deal with it. That's what the scriptures say. He that is of great understanding is slow to anger, because you understand. I mean, you still get mad, but you're able to.
But yeah, you know, and he goes in further, and gives an in-depth explanation too, and breaks down the scriptures even more and more. But you know, that relates to my dream because I'll say this, I dreamt that this lady, or this woman in the dream, okay, she She looked like a so-called Edomite, and she looked like somebody that I met, like somebody that I met or who passed by the camp and scoffed. She looked very familiar, okay? And she dyed in the dream. Her hair was dyed all these different colors, okay? And she had tattoos on her. And then she was in the dream. She was looking at like our pages on the internet. She would go to like the camp website, then she would go to my channel, and she was looking at the content that we were producing. All right, but the thing was, she wasn't studying our channels to gain knowledge. She was just studying it. So it's like she wanted to study. She was studying the channel to look at our weak points so she can get intel on how to curse us even more through the left-hand side. And when she finished looking at the channels or on the computer, she went over to this skull. All right, and she started doing rituals and stuff with it. And while she was doing the rituals, right, all these demons started coming out of a portal. These ghouls, they look like ghouls or these demonic entities, right? And it was like hundreds, okay? About maybe around 100 or a little less. All right, it kind of looked like a lot. But as soon as I saw that, it reminded me of what he said. The demons, they just pop up like popcorn. And those are the demons that she was trying to send to the camp. Okay, and to myself. All right, and when I saw her doing that, I sent up a prayer, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Shalak Rayam, to rebuke her in. And then the demons started to slowly go away when I kept cursing them out. They ended up going back into their portal. And then she ended up looking surprised in the dream, right? And then she started repeating the same prayers that I was saying, So it just proves that, these people out here, they know the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They know what we're doing. They know that we're a threat. And they know that they can't do really anything against us unless the Lord gives them the go away, okay, to do it. All right, and that's why you have to be steadstrong and consistent in this truth, because now the people that you're gonna meet while you're in the truth, living the life of a righteous person, you're gonna cross path with a lot of demonic people, a lot of people who are into spirits, into witchcraft. Okay, and I've noticed that. I've met a lot of people now I'm coming across lately, whether it be at my workplace. A lot of them are opened up to spirits. A lot of people come up to me and say, do you read the Bible? A lot of people who I don't even know, they'll come up to me, you look like somebody that reads the Bible. And then they would start telling me, for some reason, the spirit would always lead them to tell me that they're into some type of witchcraft. They study books. They watch videos online. It would always come to that. So when you start experiencing demons and entities attacking you, and people cursing you out, don't think that to be a strange thing. All right. And the first scripture that I want is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Okay, don't think it's strange when these demons and these people, they pay you a visit and they try to ruin your life. Okay, don't think it's strange, because that's a part of the job. That's a part of the occupation that you have as a man of the Lord. You're gonna deal with the sweet, but you're gonna also deal with the bitter of this truth. Okay, and a large part of the bitter part of this truth is being chastised, man. Whether you're being chastised by the Lord, or the Lord may use these people on the left-hand side to chastise you, but at the same time, it's designed to build up your faith, okay, in the spirit. And in that dream, that's what it did. It built up my faith. Because when I called upon the name of the Lord and started rebuking those those entities, man, they ended up going away. And then the girl had a shocked look on her face, man, because she thought she was gonna win, you know. So don't take it strange, man. Okay, so let me get James chapter 2, verse 19. Thou believest that there is one power. Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. And when I read this, it reminds me of what happened in the dream and what took place, because she was trembling, and then she even forsook her fucking got her power, and then she started saying the curses that I was saying, which showed me she believes, but it's just that these people, they can't express that the way that we're brought in to express it on the right hand side. They have to go to the left hand side, okay, while we have the right, okay, and that makes them very angry, and it makes them bitter, it makes them jealous, okay, all right. So they believe, man, and they're fearing. And by the way, us putting up videos like this, starting with the elders and apostles on down, this makes them tremble, because we're exposing what energy they're coming in, man, and that it's not gonna work. Okay. So let me get Numbers chapter 23, and I'm gonna start from the 7th verse. And he took up this parable and said, Balak the king of Moab hath brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Jacob, and come defy Israel. Okay, so this is Balak the Moabite king. He called Balaam, who was a high level witch. Okay, he called him for his services to curse Israel. Okay. All right, and that's what these people are doing out here. They get their witches, they get their warlocks to curse the nation of Israel, really to curse the elect. Okay, because 2/3, they're gonna fall, they're gonna become prey to the curses that these other nations put upon them, because they don't believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, but really they're trying to get the elect, the 1/3 and the 144. That's who they're really trying to curse. Okay, verse 8, how shall I curse whom the Most High hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom Yahweh hath not defied? Okay, so if you stay under the wings and protection of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you're not going to fall victim or prey to the enchantments and to the sorceries that these people have waiting for you out there, man. Okay, that's why you have to stay strong in the Lord. Okay, which goes into Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10. You have to stay strong and mighty under the Lord, man, because he's going to be the only one that's going to carry you out with a powerful and mighty hand. And then at the same time, make these people become shook on how you got delivered out of their enchantments and curses, man. Okay. And they know. That's why he's telling Balak that I can't curse these people, because the Lord hasn't given me the go ahead to do so. So I can't do anything. I'm powerless. All right. So let me jump down to the 23rd verse, because I don't want to make this video too long. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought? Okay, so there's no enchantment against you if you're serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in righteousness. Okay, and we've seen that in all the old, stories when we read in the book of Exodus. Okay, and all the times that we've been delivered by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Nobody could take us down when we were serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It didn't matter what they did. Didn't matter how big their army was. It didn't matter if they did sorcery on the left-hand side. When we served Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in righteousness with one accord, with one consent, we were unstoppable. Okay? That's why there's no enchantment against us. Let me get Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Yeah, man, look at the power of his might. You know, he is the highest intelligence that exists. Okay? And he overrules all these other deities and other powers that are there, man. And I got that conviction within my dream. You know, even though I knew before that the Lord is always showing infallible truths and that he's always worthy to be praised, but it just further increased my faith even more within that dream. Because when I called upon that name, all those demons had to fucking flee, man, and walk away with their tail between their damn legs. And same with that damn person who was trying to throw up those curses, man. She actually had to come on this side. She actually had to repeat the prayers that I was saying, man. Okay? Now that's power and might. Okay? So for anybody that's out there, you know, slacking off on their prayers, slacking off on what they're doing in their duty, you know, you don't know how serious this truth is. You're playing around, man. You know? And if you keep playing like that, you're going to fall victim to the left-hand side. So get your shit together, man. All right? Verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because that's what sorcery is. When you look up the word wiles, it's just tricks, man. You know? Tricks. Fucking games, man. All right? Look at the word wiles. Cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. All right?
Strong's G 3180,
Methodiah, right? Okay? Trickery. That's all it is, because it doesn't lead to the truth. Okay? That's what witchcraft doesn't lead to the truth, man. It's just a temporary source of relief. That's all it is. And it tricks you to believe that it's going to work for you, but in the end, you end up falling prey to those actual demons. All right? And we're living in the time where these demons that these people worship are starting with the elites. They're about to leave them real soon. And then they're about to receive the judgment of the right-hand side, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, and his wrath. Okay? And no fucking demon or deity or Baphomet can save your ass in that day. Because at the end of the day, they work for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and they're in the Lord's pocket. All right? All right? So let me get back. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's why the average people out here are so goddamn wicked. All right, because the people who run this society, the elites, they're masters of the dark arts. You know, that's why you got movies like what's the movie with Tom Cruise, man? Brothers just posted in the chat. Let me get that. What is it? Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. That's the name of the movie, man. I had to get it right. Eyes Wide Shut. A lot of the people who are in that, right? Wait. Right? A lot of the people who run this society, they partake in this, man. You know, they partake in this shit. And you know, these masks that they're wearing, all it is just that's the personification of a demon that they're trying to play, man, or that type of demon that's on them. That's why they wear those damn masks, man. You know, so they're fully possessed. And then it trickles on down to the average ordinary folks in this society. That's why they're heavily into witchcraft, and they play it on a low, and they use it on a low end. Okay? But yeah. Let me just wrap this up. Okay? Let me just get out of here and let me just wrap this up. Don't want to be too long. Against spiritual wickedness in high places, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. Okay, and that armor that you're wearing is your defense. That's the word. Okay, and when we get into the kingdom, we're no longer gonna have to worry about doing the right thing, because it's gonna be written in our mind. Okay, that armor, the word. Okay, but for now, you have to always polish your armor, and you always gotta make sure that you have it on, man. By fasting, by praying, by watching videos, okay, by having a conversation with the brothers about spiritual things. Those are the things that polish your armor and get the chinks out of your armor, man, and make it strong and impenetrable. But then you got a lot of people who are lazy, who don't want to do that, and then when they get caught up in certain situations on the left-hand side, they're wondering, why did this happen to them? It's because you weren't staying steadfast in the knowledge, man. And your armor is actually corroding, okay? So it's not just about doing it one time. You have to continually keep your armor lubricated, man, all the time, if you understand what I'm saying, okay? Last scripture. This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. Okay? And you got to use this sword, okay? Because when you have what goes with an armor, what goes with a helmet, a shield, and a breastplate? What's the final thing that you need? You need a sword in your hand, man. First you need defense, then you need an offense. Okay? And that offense is Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Which is the word itself. And he is the word. He was the word in the flesh, and he's the word in the spirit. Okay? And you gotta attack people now, man. Once you see people coming to attack you, and then you get on your defense, then now you gotta strike. Okay? You got to strike them. You got to put curses upon these people. And I remember the elder in my camp, Elder Ahawad, he says, you see all these people, man, everything that you see in this place, you got to curse it out, man. And that's the way you attack with this sword. You send up them prayers. Go back to the old stories of the prophets cursing people out. Read those stories, man, because it boosts up your faith. Okay? And the thing is, Yahweh Shai, he won't deny you if you're sincere. He wants you to use him. He wants you to come to him. Okay? And actually one more scripture here. This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 9. Yahweh also will be refuge for the oppressed and a refuge in times of trouble. Okay? So he's that defensive place. He's that high tower that you go to in times of trouble. That's where you retreat to. Okay? Whenever you get into a jam. Don't be so quick to get emotional when you see these demons pop up. Try to sometimes think, why the fuck did the Lord send that there? What did I do? How do you retrace your steps? That's a way of retreating to the Lord as well. All right? Because those demons on the left, they're there for a reason. Okay? Okay, as strange as this is going to sound, you got to think that these demons on the left-hand side, you got to look at them as your guardian angels on the left-hand side, but they can destroy you, okay? All right? But they're there for a reason, to bring you back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, so you can strengthen your bond with him, okay? Because we're in the time of coming out of Egypt, okay? And during that time of coming out of Egypt, everything was getting tighter and tighter. So that means you have to build up your faith. Your faith has to become even tighter and tighter. All right? And with that, I just want to give all praises and glory and honor due unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Call all to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. B'Hashem. Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And much love unto the elect and to the ones that are in the ministry, doing the work and that believe. But that shall